A bird is known by its song, just as a man is known by the words he speaks. If your word is nothing, then you are nothing. We shall see what you are, Ozpin. Pretty ominous, I know, but what's up, guys? Murderer Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my reaction for RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 6, Known by Its Song. That's a little something that I kind of put together after doing a little bit of research, seeing the intro of the episode yesterday, and thinking to myself, holy shit, like, if the truth of what Raven has to say about Ozpin is of any is of anything noteworthy, then it seems like everything that he's said and everything that he's told us has been really a lie, and has been led up to us believing and going along with whatever he feels is right based on his mindset. And it seems like Raven doesn't feel the same way or see things and value things at the same level as him. So I'm actually really excited to see like what Raven has to reveal, if we're gonna get anything on a colossal magnitude. I know it's from the perspective of Weissing Yang as well, so I'm actually a little bit curious as to like mainly just the magnitude of things, because I feel like from the start of the show, Ozpin has always been someone that has been questionable. We've never really gotten his past. We really know nothing about him to a degree that we can really decide if he is trustworthy or not trustworthy. But I think the best words to describe him is shady more than anything. So that's kind of how I took the intro, and I was like, known by its song. Birds are known by their song, so what is a man known by? You know, aside from his actions, it's a man. You're basically a man of your word. So if Ozpin is basically lying, if Ozpin is basically hiding something from everyone, at the end of the day, it's just going to show his overall quality and his overall character. So really excited to see if we get anything on that level. Also, by the time that this video comes out, Thanksgiving and Black Friday will have already passed. So I wish you and yours a very belated happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully you guys had a safe Black Friday if you guys participate in that. I personally don't. I do all my shopping online. I'm not trying to get trampled and killed to death and all this other shit right after Thanksgiving on top of that. But yeah, I should be doing something with either my friends or my family this upcoming week. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break when it comes to videos as well, because I am feeling a little bit burnt out, primarily with doing the TLDR reviews, which require a huge amount of editing and, you know, overall work. So I feel like at the end of the day, I will be back up to speed with live streams, with reactions, with reviews and stuff like that, especially after the Thanksgiving season. I'm going to spend time with my friends and family. I haven't seen my mom and my brother in a while. So I think I'm going to take things a little bit easy, but ultimately, like I said, this is all in the past at this point. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a lot of things to be thankful for. Personally, of course, I'm thankful for all of you guys enjoying the videos that I make, enjoying the streams that I make, you know, enjoying all the content, leaving awesome comments, being incredibly supportive. We just reached 50,000 subscribers on the channel as well. I think it was last week. And I'm brainstorming right now what I want to do for a 50K video. I'll probably make an announcement of that in the coming days, but nothing was really going to be finalized until probably after RWBY comes out, just because that's how busy I am when it comes to stuff that I'm doing on the channel. I'm always doing stuff on the back end, besides things you guys are actually seeing uploaded. But ultimately, I'm rambling. I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Leave your thoughts in the comments, all that jazz, but without further ado, let us begin. Alright guys, we're going to be starting RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 6, Known by Its Song. After the intro and outro, it is about a 15.5-minute episode, so I hope you guys enjoy nonetheless. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, all of that in between. Really excited to see what we get this chapter. And without further ado, I'm going to be going full screen, and we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, what do we got? Oh, is that Qrow? What are those? His shoes. Oh, that's a guy passed out. Oh, is he already looking for the huntsman?
Regular or the special?
I'm actually looking for someone.
Oh,
Goes by the name Qrow. Never heard of him?
Qrow.
I heard he's a regular around here.
He's already
Who's asking?
He's already look up and you'll see.
Hey, I'm not some cop, if that's what you mean. I need Qrow for a gig.
Okay, so he is.
We go way back.
Huh.
Way back, huh?
Qrow.
So he's a friend of yours.
Oh, is he like a bad
I'd
guy?
say so. He's a pretty alright guy.
Well, in that case...
Oh!
You tell that jerk he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the Lieni owes.
Oh, damn!
Did I
He
say
ran out on a tab.
I meant acquaintance.
He's like, oh, did I say friend?
Really,
I got that
we're
mixed
just
up.
colleagues. Anyways, thanks for your time, buddy. I'll just be taking off.
Is this like a sign of Qrow's bad luck kicking in again? Like he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time? Okay, so he is, well, he's in like a shady part of town looking for hunts. Oh, hold on. Pause. Contacts. Shiro Griffin, Blanca. It reminds me, Blanca from Street Fighter. Rain Boyd, Crease, Amethyst, I think that's how you pronounce that. Altham Ivy, Revos, and okay, none of these names ring any type of familiarity, so it's all different people. One down, and a shit ton more to go. All right, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, man.
Great start.
Yeah. Jeez! What the hell? Oh, gosh. Is he like, where's Waldo? He can't find anybody? Are you serious? All right, down. Oh. Is that a blacksmith chick? All right. Those two dudes just beating the shit out of each other. We got a scoreboard over there. It's like club fight right now. I mean, fight club. Club fight. What am I saying? So, where's everybody? Like, aren't these all supposed to be like huntsmen? Heather Shields. Everybody that he's looking for is missing. Or gone. Or, like, out on missions or something. Huh. He's in a really, like... He's in, like, the slums, too, almost. Like, this house is boarded up.
Hey there. I'm looking for Heather.
Is she here?
Look, pal. I've had a rough day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Does he know where Mommy is?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Rip my fucking heart out, Rooster Teeth. Like, seriously! So are those, like, all of Qrow's friends? Who, I assume they're all dead. Jesus Christ, no wonder the dude drinks. Oh, speak of the devil. Okay, hold on. Pause. Mistral bounty missions. Village security, search and destroy, bounty, search and destroy, bounty. Look at these progress. 6 weeks in progress, on hold for 6 weeks, terminated. 7 weeks, 6 days, 1 week, 3 weeks, 4 days, 9 weeks? Rory Andrews, Jay Hawkins, Stark Silver, Dove Cohen. Are these people like going out on missions and getting killed, or are they being like targeted? It's like what's his name? It's like what Ironwood said, right? Like when he was talking to Qrow in Volume 3, he was like,
"You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field."
So either these people are in progress on missions, they're dead, or they haven't like responded in a while, which I assume it just means like they're KIA or MIA. This is depressing as fuck right now. All right, 3, 2, 1, now. And I assume these are all Qrow's friends, because he mentioned like that Shiro Wan dude. He was like, we go way back. And he was like, he was so confident. He was like, I can put together a team of people who you can trust to put up a good fight. 8 weeks, 10 weeks! Caroline? Shiro Wan in progress 5 weeks ago. Holy shit, dude. I think those are like all of his friends, or most of the people that he knew. He knew Shiro, and he was like, we go way back, and I guess now is the point where he's like, shit, they're actually dead. Oh, he's going back. He's probably gonna pay off his debt.
You got a lot of nerve.
What the heck? He's like, he's wood carving ramen? What the hell?
How much did Shiro owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 Lien.
Jesus Christ, dude. What the heck? He's like, put it on my tab.
Wait, what? Man, you must be in some serious
What's the
trouble
price
with
of
him if
that
you pay
one
me
Lien?
off.
I doubt that's like a card.
His name is clear.
Yeah, he gets it too. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows he's dead.
That idiot.
That's That's the worst. Wow, no faunus? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Jesus. At least that shows the cultural stigma of faunists around the world, and we're actually seeing some of that even now. Okay, this is it.
You can wait outside. Thank you.
All right, the truth. Here it is. We're gonna find out, hopefully.
So, what's
I
the
can't believe
truth?
these two are together.
You know, it's better when it's hot.
You know, you're really obnoxious.
Okay, Weiss. That was
The truth.
that was pretty obnoxious of you to say.
Truth is hard to come by. A story of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone else.
True.
By now, your uncle has surely told
The
Ruby and
victors
her
write the
friends
history
plenty
books.
of stories.
Well, he's never given me a reason to doubt him before.
That doesn't mean those reasons don't exist.
Okay.
You know, you and your teammates might as well be the poster children for the Huntsman Academies. Your motives vary, but you all enrolled to try and make the world a better place. It's adorable.
It's what
I
Huntsman
feel like that's
and
what everyone
Hunters
should do at one point.
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame.
That's true.
But there's even more that are just looking
They're
to
not
grow
as
stronger.
noble or as
Your Uncle Qrow and I didn't attend Beacon to become huntsmen.
really.
We did it to learn how to kill huntsmen.
Why?
Daddy and Uncle left that part out, Aside from the Grim, huntsmen were the only ones capable of ruining our raids and hunting us
Oh,
down.
okay. So
The
they
tribe needed a counterforce.
yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's kind of fucked up
And Qrow and
though.
I were the perfect age. The
Okay.
entrance exams were child's play compared to what we'd already been through. We were good. So
That looks like a
good,
giant
it
dream
caught the
catcher.
attention of Beacon's
Like the
very
nets,
own
the beads, the
headmaster,
feathers.
Professor Ozpin.
Professor Oz.
Even after we were put on a team, I could tell he was keeping his eye on us.
I can't believe
Back
Ozpin was
then, I
even
thought
their
it was
teacher
because he
too.
knew. But it was Team Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant attention, extra training missions, turning a blind
Literally
eye whenever
Team
we happened
Ruby.
to
Team
break
Stark was
rules
the
and get
Team
into
Ruby
more
of their
trouble than we
time.
Should've.
Yeah.
Sound familiar?
That's literally Volume 2 Team Ruby.
What's your point?
How much do you know about Professor Ozpin?
Nothing.
About his past?
Absolutely nothing.
He was a prodigy, one of the youngest headmasters to be appointed to a school.
Because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Ozpin designed those schools.
Yep.
And has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal to him and no one else.
That doesn't make any sense.
He's
How could
obviously
he have-
died. He's
No.
reincarnated.
Why would someone even do that?
Because Old Man Oz has a great and terrible secret.
What is
One that could
it?
spread fear across the world.
What? How?
One that he
Like,
eventually
what is
entrusted
that?
to our team. And once I knew, there was no going back.
Oh, so he
I
told them.
needed to know more.
All right.
But with every new discovery I made, the more horrifying the world became.
Hold on. Pause. So there's something that Ozpin. So there is something about Ozpin that he relayed to Team Stark, and because of that knowledge, it led her to be like, okay, I don't trust this guy. Like the more she knew, the less and less she trusted him. This is and he even like she even mentioned that he planned for himself to become a headmaster, and he built the schools, and he kind of almost built the infrastructure of the Huntsman Academy and the world to this day. For those of you who have not seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm going to put a timestamp so where you can continue. Skip to that timestamp, but I'm going to spoil something in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood real quick. So this is reminding me of Father from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because after he had sacrificed the whole nation of Xerxes and became immortal, he founded a mistress, and he founded like the militaristic lifestyle, and he basically founded that he basically built the foundation of that nation from the ground up to eventually lead to his ultimate plan of becoming God, or basically obtaining the powers of God. So like and he kind of like facilitated, and he kind of what's the word? He basically fueled every major world conflict that ended in bloodshed, which equated to more Philosopher's Stones being created, more sacrifices being created. And that's what this is kind of reminding me of. Ozpin's reminding me a lot of Father from Full Metal. Based on what Raven's explaining here, like, Father founded a mistress, planted all of the homunculi where they needed to be and kind of let nature run its course, whereas Ozpin is doing the same thing with the Huntsman Academies, creating those Huntsman Academies, building the foundation of huntsmen and huntresses, defending the relics and all this other stuff, so that way it plays in his favor of becoming a headmaster, based on his reincarnation cycle. So that's what it just reminded me of. But anyways, I find that very I'm wondering what it is. I hope she tells us. All right, 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay, then tell us.
Please tell us.
What's so crazy that the rest of us don't know?
The creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem.
Salem. They don't know that.
Stopped.
Okay, they don't know.
She can't be reasoned with, and she will not rest until humanity crumbles.
Look at their reaction. They pulled a step back.
What? You know, you two haven't even touched your tea.
Weiss doesn't like tea. She likes coffee. Blake likes tea, however.
Why should we believe any of this?
Now you're catching on.
Question
So far,
everything
you've
you
done
know.
Nothing but accept what others tell you. But you need to question everything.
Holy shit. Face to face. She looks like just as young as Yang. What the hell?
Otherwise, you'll end up just as blind as Qrow.
Oh gosh.
And your fool of a father.
Hey! Oh, yay! Keep it down. Calm down. Why would you talk about Ty like that?
Don't you dare talk about my family like that.
You need to calm down.
Yes, please. That's a cool weapon. What the hell?
Please.
Listen to your friend, Yang. Your teammates never
Dude,
let you
Ty's
down
had the
before.
shit end of the stick.
You don't
Why
know
would
the first
you?
thing about my teammates. About me.
That literally
You
looks
were
like a
never
dream
there.
picture.
You left us. Why?
You gonna tell her? You gonna tell her?
I know more than you realize. Not just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes.
She has a different way of looking at
I
the
know
world,
the Grimm
clearly.
have a leader. I know people who can come back from the dead. I know that magic is real.
What? Is that Ozpin she's talking
and I
about?
can prove it.
People can come back from the dead. Oh, obviously
said Ty
Ozpin.
told you
That
all
weapon
about my
looks so
semblance.
cool. It's like a chakram that's also a gun.
Well, I doubt he ever told you what Oz did to my brother and me.
Did Ozpin turn them into birds?
Go see for yourself.
Yo! Did Oz turn them into birds?
Mom?
Hold on. Pause. Okay, this is another theory that I've been working on, right? If Ozpin turned Qrow and Raven into birds, then that means he's the Allfather. And for those of you who don't know what the Allfather is, it's a poem from Norse mythology regarding two ravens, Munin and Hunin, who are basically the eyes of Odin, who is essentially the Allfather. And they report back to Odin, the Allfather, like based on information that they collect. And I think that's the parallel. So I think Ozpin is not only the Wizard of Oz, basically, but he's also an inspiration of the Allfather, because last year, Volume 4, Salem said something along the lines of, like, when Tyrion mentioned that he poisoned Qrow, Salem said the last eye is blinded, and the birds are basically Odin's eyes, or the Allfather's eyes. So Raven leaving Team Stark, leaving everything, like losing contact with everyone, that was the first eye that was lost. And then Tyrion seemingly poisoning and killing Qrow was supposed to be the second eye. So the last eye is blinded. So I think Salem knows about Raven as well as Qrow. Holy shit, that's a theory that I'm working on, like, even right now, because, well, rip my bird theory, because that was like one side of the coin of my bird theory. I was like, okay, maybe this is how they became birds, and then I was like, maybe the second one's how they became birds, but I'm leaning more now towards the Allfather theory, just based on the fact that she said, you'll never know what, I'm pretty sure he didn't tell you what Ozpin did to my brother and me. So, I think we're gonna get the confirmation right now.
Yang, are you okay?
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to Ruby.
You're not listening, though. She's trying to get you to see...
It's okay if you're not okay.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
Of course not. Well, not all of it. It was crazy. We have dust, semblances, but, I mean, there's no such thing as magic.
Tell that to Uncle Vernon from Harry Potter. There's no such thing as That's Raven! That's clearly Raven.
A raven?
I assume...
I've seen that bird before.
Oh,
Maybe it belongs to your mom?
So she's seen it, actually. I thought it's gone, like, unnoticed from her. Yeah, so this is basically... We're getting the confirmation of Raven being a raven, similar to Qrow being a crow. So... This is gonna be no surprise, but obviously she's gonna... Yep, there you go. Confirmation. I love that headdress she's wearing. Yeah! You don't know about magic... Yeah, magic definitely doesn't exist.
Well, I could explain it to you.
Oh? Oh, she's making a portal.
Or you could ask your uncle.
Take it straight to their...
You're letting us go?
Take it straight to
I'm
their front
giving you a
door.
choice. Stay here with me, and I'll answer all of your questions.
You didn't
and
answer
more.
anything! You said you're gonna tell them the
You
truth!
can have a fresh start.
I'm literally waiting for, like, information. I got nothing. Well,
Or
they got
you
Salem.
can go back to Qrow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem. And meet the same fate as so many others.
I wonder if she was talking about...
But can you really go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
I wonder if if she was just referring to Summer.
All I care about is making sure my sister is safe.
Raven, you can't force that. She has to experience whatever it is you're trying to keep her from. I can definitely picture, like, something happening where she's gonna question Ozpin, and then she's gonna come back to her mom.
If you side with your uncle, I may not be as kind the next time we meet.
Oh, jeez.
You weren't kind this time either.
I love the eye roll that Weiss did. You weren't even kind this time. Wow.
I know.
Damn, Raven. You could have at least explained why you fucking left.
I get
Jesus
one
Christ.
or two of them, but...
Oh! She's coming! I just, like, clicked. I was like, holy shit, she's on her way!
Raven?
Not quite.
Oh.
Oh! She's gonna see them! Is Nora eating? Ow, ow.
All right, the first batch is just about done.
Awesome! Now we just
Oh
need
my
to
god,
go
your
with it.
sister's like outside right now.
Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
Nora's gonna eat
I
everything
don't
before
know,
the food's
but
even
it
done.
sounds like we can use all the help we can get.
She's like eating every other carrot.
I'm back.
Be right there!
Your sister's here.
You're going to overcook that.
No, I'm not. Shut up!
Hey, Ruby.
I'm coming!
Ruby, your sister!
Fine, you take over.
Look up!
We didn't know how many people were coming, so we just cooked all of it.
Oh my god!
Yang, I'm so sorry. I should have stayed, and I should have talked to you more. I wasn't sure if you wanted me around.
Oh.
I love you.
I love you too.
Is that gold plating? Weiss, what are you doing? Your team's right there.
Nice.
Team RWBY's almost together. Oh my freaking lord. One more. We just need the kitty cat and the whole team will be back together. Oh my god, dude. They're playing up that. Like, we didn't get a lot in this episode. There was a lot of dialogue really going on. But the fact that we got another reunion is a billion times better over in the long run. For like, now we only really have to focus on Blake, Team Ranger, plus, you know, Team Ranger and company, and then Salem's group. So eventually we're gonna get back to the original concept of you know, instead of all of these different storylines being branched out and whatnot. Wow, that was really, really great. Like, I appreciate the reunion, but I do feel like I feel a little let down that we didn't really get any information from Raven at all. Like, she was like, I know the truth, and, you know, talking about Ozpin and his past or everything. She kind of like baited them to be like, hey, stick around and I'll tell you more. But I think it was just the fact that she was really just trying to get them to think outside of their way. Like, Yang, I feel like at the end of the day was just, this was like a means to an end for her, to just hear what her mother had to say, just to get what she wanted, which was a portal to her sister. And I do feel a little let down by that, because I was looking forward so much to seeing like the other shoe dropping for Ozpin, you know, learning more about him and about this deep, dark, terrible secret that makes him a really shady individual, at least at this point. But I think the fact that Yang is there now and Weiss is there now, and they've had that poison spilled into their ear, so to speak, by Raven, I think they're going to be a little hyper focused on Ozpin now that they've gotten their end goal. They got what they wanted, but now they have this part of them that's lingering in the back of their head, and they don't know about Oscar yet. So I'm assuming at this point now it's just catching them up to speed. But like I said, it's just a little frustrating that we've gotten a lot of rehashing for the sake of everybody being up to speed, right? Like, we already knew about Salem. The viewers, at least, we already knew about Salem since at least volume 3, but really volume 4 was where we kind of got a little bit more exposition and explanation of her, as well as volume 5 with like her overall plans of what she's going to do now, going to the Spring Maiden and the relics and all that kind of stuff, the White Fang, all that jazz. But I don't know, I just felt like I was like, shit, like Weiss and Yang don't know about Salem, so technically them getting that information is revolutionary to them. But to the viewer, to myself, I felt a little disappointed by the fact that I was just hyped. I think I hyped myself up a little too much for this kind of information, to think that Rooster Teeth was just gonna freaking blow their load all at once for everything that I want them to give us in terms of information. But Weiss, Yang, and Ruby are together. Team Ranger is together. And at this point, I think I really hope Blake's parents like really don't get killed, but at this point, I don't know what it's gonna come. Push is gonna come to shove at this point in terms of Blake needing to get to Mistral, to Haven, or if she's gonna get apprehended and sent to Adam, which is what he wants. So either way, I think that is going to be something that comes to fruition. Like, Blake is eventually going to reach Mistral. I don't know when. I don't know how long it's gonna be. But the ultimate Team RWBY reunion. At this point, for Blake, seeing the rest of her team, especially Yang, especially after everything that's happened in the last volume, since volume 3, it's definitely something that is at like a fever pitch right now, because we've gotten all of these other reunions. Qrow's got the shit end of the stick, especially at the beginning, seemingly losing all of his like old bar friends. I think that's a healthy assumption to say that like a lot of these people are people that he's met like in the field, or just people at bars, and people that he's had like tough, you know, close calls with or tough times with in the past, and he's gone, you know, through a lot of great things with, and like they're all dead, you know what I mean? And that just sucks for his misfortune. Like, he already has misfortune. I feel like that just plays up on everything that happens around him as a whole, like losing all of his friends and stuff like that, his teammates, you know, his sister wanting nothing to do with anybody at this point, the fact that he drinks a lot, and the only real family that he has is, you know, Ruby, Yang, and Tai, but he keeps a distance to keep them safe for his sake as well. So, that was a little bittersweet to actually watch and see, like, shit, like, you're losing all your friends left. And these are, like, fully trained huntsmen, too, you know? So it's a little disheartening, especially to see Qrow go through all of that, especially when he was really optimistic about putting together a really great team and, you know, for them to help with Salem's cause. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they got Weiss and Yang, so I don't know if that's a genuine trade-off there. But, I mean, they have two, you know, suitable characters for the cause, and they have a lot of synergy with everybody else. But not much I can really say about this episode. I felt like it was very, like I said, dialogue heavy. The first part, you know, with Qrow going on like a freaking search, basically, like a fetch quest mission almost, was a little, I guess it was just a thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't really anything exciting. It was just like seeing how things played out. Like I said, Raven kind of teased Ozpin's past and the truth and the information that I was hoping she'd give rather than actually giving it. And the reunion at the end was great. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Looking forward to what's going to happen now. And like I said, by the time this video comes out, it'll already be past Thanksgiving. So I hope all of you guys enjoy. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe Black Friday, especially with things how things turn out in the States here. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope to see you guys in the follow-up discussion and everything else in between. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.